Oakland is one of the best situated cities in the Bay Area. It's really in the middle of the Bay Area. And Brooklyn Basin is really in the middle of Oakland.
Brooklyn Basin is located in a very special location along the Oakland estuary between the airport and the port and adjacent to Jack London Square.
Brooklyn Basin was always envisioned to be a new neighborhood, a new district in the city of Oakland. And it's important to be a distinct district with its own identity, but it's also important to link in and connect to the rest of Oakland. It's not a gated community, it's an open community.
Our beginning was, the larger idea of what should the city do to reconnect with the estuary and its waterfront. Then we got into it with Mike Gilmetti and the whole Signature group as to, well, more specifically, how can it be developed? And let's make it feasible. It's going to be a neighborhood on the waterfront, not something that is set apart and you go to only on occasion. Amenities that will attract visitors, but also having a resident population there is really critical to making that connection between the city and the waterfront.
This isn't just a normal waterfront site. This actually are two peninsulas that kind of jut out into the water, creating a very unique experience for the Bay Area. There's going to be marinas, there's going to be parks of a substantial scale. I mean, half the project are going to be public parks. So you're going to have green and blue all around you.
They will create a certain kind of urbanism that really does not exist elsewhere in the city and in only a very few parts of the Bay region today. The project is looking very closely at all ways of innovation in building sustainability effectively into the project. What does it take in terms of energy to sustain something into the future, and can it be more self-regulating?
Creating great examples of how we can reconnect, adaptively reuse areas so that they have a viable role within the city. This would be certainly a landmark project.
It's very important for the project to become an anchor in the downtown and waterfront revitalization that's occurring in Oakland. So you have some wonderful areas, in the uptown and downtown areas and the Jack London Square areas that are fabulous areas now but are getting better every day. And so we want Brooklyn Basin to be connected to that. Along the Lake Merritt Channel, there's new river walks that are going in and new bay trail that's being built along Jack London Square on the waterfront. Our emphasis has always been the parks. These parks are of a scale that they're, for the most part, bigger than the Marina Green, almost all the way around. Bike trails, pedestrian trails, jogging trails, and we have 1.4 miles of waterfront. There's the old historic 9th Avenue Terminal building, and we can program it with some fun concerts and events. We want this to be a destination location. We want people from all over the Bay Area to sit up one morning and say, what do you want to do today? Well, let's go to Brooklyn Basin. Let's go to that restaurant we love. Let's take the kids to the park, and let's go experience the waterfront.